Hey folks, I just wanted to do a quick video here just to make sure that we're very clear on using math in formulas. So the biggest thing about this is that anytime that you create a formula, you need to click into a cell, and then you want to always start with that equal sign. That tells the spreadsheet that you're doing a formula, you're going to do some kind of calculation here. So you can do some very simple math. I'm just going to do like a 3 plus 2, and if I hit that, it's going to give me 5. So that doesn't have a lot of use on its own, but it's a good example of how math works in a cell. So I'm going to change some things here, and this is my formula bar. I want to make sure that I'm aware I can change things in there. If I don't use the formula bar, then I'd have to double click in the cell to see that formula. So I like to use the formula bar most of the time anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and change this to minus so that you can see that that gives me a 1. I'll change that to a multiplication, which is the asterisk symbol, and that gives me 6. Change that to division, which is the slash, the one with the question mark, and that gives me 1.5. And then finally, I'm going to do one of them that sometimes is confusing to folks, and that is the caret symbol. That's the arrow pointing upward. And what this represents here is 3 to the second power. So two threes multiplied together gives me 9. Not 6, but 9. A lot of folks do the 6 thing. But that being said, all that is pretty simple, but there is one thing that a lot of people struggle with, and that is that whether you like it or not, the computer will use the order of operations. So when you do a little longer formula in here, it's important to understand what's happening. So we have 6 raised to the second plus 3 times 2. And what order those things are going to happen? According to the order of operations, we will do 6 raised to the second power first because it's an exponent. That's one of the first things to occur. So 6 raised to the second power is 36. And then the second thing that will happen is multiplication. Adding is the last thing to happen. So 36 plus 6 is going to give us 42. So when I hit enter, that's going to be the answer. I tell people all the time, you may not like the order of operations, but like it or not, that's what the computer uses, and we have to have a standard of some kind. So please make sure you're aware of that order of operations, and anytime you're doing math in a cell, whether it's just numbers or whether you're referencing other cells, that order of operations is going to apply.